Hi Whitman, I'm JD Stillwell.
And I'm Frankie Shapiro.
And it's our last episode of Whitman Shorts.
And because we're seniors, this is our last episode ever.
And we'd just like to say, from the bottom of our hearts, thank God. Thank God it's over. Just roll it. Roll it.
Yeah, paradise, yeah. It's somewhere that I've never been before. Yeah, I just wanna be there when I wake up. Yeah, like you better with no makeup. Yeah, paradise, yeah. It's somewhere that I've never been before. Yeah, I just wanna be there when I wake up. Yeah, like you better with no makeup. Baby, you like me, like the way you stay clean. Alexander the Wang, Alexander McQueen. You doing your little thing, you rockin' ball, man. No rockin' missing completely, the 4 to 4 days. I started touring. My life is the opposite, or my life is also boring. Yeah, you know, so turned up. Paradise, yeah.
The year was 2016. Things were moving pretty fast back then. The political dog and pony show had turned into a full-blown circus act. Race and sexuality in America were more divisive than ever. The movie Krampus came out. It was actually pretty good. I don't know why it didn't win more awards. But anyway, just outside the most powerful city, the most important nation on arguably the 5th largest planet in... is it the biggest galaxy? I don't know. In the world, things were quiet. Too quiet. And quiet was no good for a high school news jockey like me. I was cutting my teeth on the Whitman linoleum. First couple of months they had me on culinary review. Then they moved me over to intramural sports. It was a boring racket. And as my daddy used to say, boring don't make copy. And if you wet the bed again, you're sleeping with the dog. I was hungry for more, so I took a shot. But you don't always hit the bullseye in your first try.
Frankie, are you ready for summer?
Mentally, yes. Physically, not as much. But emotionally, also yes.
No, I agree. Let's go over to Devon to see how you can be totally ready for summer.
If the Whitman weight room isn't cutting it, here are some other local ways to get in shape for the summer.
Pulse Fitness is a private gym located across from the West Bar Giant. Members enjoy a wide range of equipment as well as classes. We spoke to founder Lisa Platnick.
So Pulse Fitness is a unique boutique gym where we really try to give individualized attention to each client. We offer everything from group Pilates classes, private Pilates classes, boot camp classes, mat Pilates, cycling. We offer monthly memberships for $105 a month that include all group exercise classes. We also offer a student membership for $75 a month.
Soul Cycle is a popular cycling workout located in the heart of Bethesda with many other locations across the U.S. This workout method hasn't gained popularity recently. Let's check it out.
Find out what I made of, the nights I stayed up, counting stars and fighting sleep. Let it
We spoke to Soul Cycle instructor Michelle.
So what makes SoulCycle unique over a lot of other workout forms and workout systems is that it's a full body 45-minute workout. Anybody can take SoulCycle. I think SoulCycle is good for any sort of age, any gender. So the first class is $20, and then after that it's $30.
Down Dog Yoga is located in Bethesda, just around the corner from SoulCycle. Instructors and students practice yoga in a 95-degree room, making for a fun and stress-relieving experience. We spoke to Down Dog instructor Marcus.
So a typical class, we offer an hour class, we have a 75-minute class, and a 90-minute class. Usually our 90-minute classes are offered on the weekends. 99.9% of our students, they would say they come in feeling bogged down or have a lot going on in their head, and they leave with a clear mind. A typical class here is $20 a drop-in. We do have student rates, which are $10 as well. We do also have the option for unlimited packages. Really depending on how often a person comes, we suggest a package to kind of meet their needs.
How in a million years do you think that this is a good idea?
Okay, hear me out. I know it's a little outlandish, but I have it on good authority that Amelia Earhart, when on her global voyage, was trapped in a time warp in the stratosphere, virtually halting her age process, plummets back to Earth, and then she forges a couple degrees, a birth certificate, and reassumes a new life under the pseudonym Nikki Marafatsos. Oh, Jesus. I'm telling you, this could be our Watergate.
That is the dumbest idea I've ever heard.
Please, Shafe, you gotta, jeez. You gotta trust me on this one. I am telling you, I can crack the story.
That's it. You're off the beat. You're on desk duty until further notice.
Jesus. What's next? You gonna want my badge and gun?
You have a gun?
No, but I thought like kind of once you sort of earn your stripes, you know, and you kind of get it. You get like a gun, like a nickel-plated one of those things from like the 6-shooters.
Stop. No.
Oh. No?
No.
Okay.
Thanks, Devin. There's this hot new product on the market called virtual
What?
reality.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Frankie, you look like a totally... It's virtual.
You wear those
It's
glasses
I'm
every day.
trying to sell
All the time.
It's virtual. It's virtual.
Here's Ari.
Virtual reality is becoming an up-and-coming technology, and we spoke to virtual reality owner Will Koenig on his perspective on the emerging industry.
So Will, as a virtual reality owner, what do you think is the coolest thing about virtual reality?
Well, I think the coolest thing about it is that you can be transported into these entirely different worlds and not leave the seat of your couch. You can experience all these different places, and it's just right in the palm of your hand.
Nice. And, you know, as a virtual reality owner, where do you think this industry is going? We know it's booming right now, but where do you think it's going in the future?
I believe this is just the beginning of virtual reality. Pretty soon, just like the iPhone, everyone's going to have this, and it's going to be in every household nationwide, or even worldwide.
But a big part of virtual reality is the psychology behind it. So who better to talk to than a psychology teacher? We sat down with Ms. Del Savio to discuss the psychology behind virtual reality. So I'm here with Ms. Del Savio, who's a psychology teacher. And Ms. Del Savio, what is the real psychology behind virtual reality?
Well, psychologically speaking, virtual reality simply initiates the same neural circuitry that you would expect to find if you were engaging in that activity.
That's interesting. And where do you think virtual reality is going to go in schools in the future?
I can see a lot of reasons to use virtual reality in a classroom. Certainly for a class like anatomy, you'd be able to explore the body. In a class like psychology, you might be able to virtually explore the brain and other parts of the nervous system. So I can see in a biology-based class or anatomy class, that would be great. There could also be some reasons to use virtual reality for students who are left homebound because they're too anxious to come to school.
So clearly, the future of VR is very bright. It may be used worldwide, at houses all around the world, and in school. So clearly, VR is going to be great in the next 5 to 10 years.
If it isn't dirty old Dingleberry Durston.
What do you want, Jesse?
I don't know if you heard, but I got the fire drill story.
They gave you the fire
Yeah, that's
drill
where
story?
they gave me the fire story. Oh yeah, I mean, it's okay, bud. Someone's got to stack the papers. Hey.
Oh.
What's up?
Shucks.
Juliet?
Oh, sorry. I'm playing this new app, Fun Pop. It's really fun. I'm really bad at it.
What is it? Your
Fun Pop. It's really great.
Your phone is dead. Your phone is literally dead.
Oh. Well, let's go to Kaylin to talk about Fun Pop.
This is Kaylin Petrides reporting for Whitman Shorts. If you look around the Whitman hallways, almost every student is attached to their iPhone. One of our very own students might be the reason for it. Senior and possibly the next Steve Jobs, Johnny Schneider, has created an addicting app called Fun Pop. Let's go check it out.
Today is the official launch of Fun Pop on the App Store. I spent over a year and a half creating this app. I did it. One of the reasons that I created Fun Pop is because it has this core message to spread the simplicity of bubbles, right? Bubbles are so ingrained in our minds from such a young age, and they're so simple and they make us so happy. Make it clear that it's important to engage in these positive choices. Everyone, please go to the App Store, download Fun Pop, burst floating soap bubbles onto your phone.
We asked Johnny what inspired him to create the app.
So we wanted to combine the best arcade game on the market with this icon of bubbles, because bubbles really, they elicit positivity, glee, euphoria, joy, and everyone associates them with those characteristics.
We also asked him why people should play Fun Pop.
We want to take people's times, have people devote their time to playing Fun Pop, but actually be mindfully playing the game. You know, being in the moment, acting as a relieving, relaxing part of their day while having this really, really enjoyable game. And then lastly, what is really at the core of Fun Pop is this notion of spreading the fun.
Oh, this has been Kaylin Petrides reporting for Whitman Shorts.
Hey! Oh, fuck! Huh?
In here.
Okay. Thanks. Thanks for meeting me here.
No problem. Why the girls' bathroom now?
It's cleaner. Listen, I need a juicy story, and I got my ear to the streets, but they just ain't talking.
You should know very well, it's always calmest before the storm.
What is that supposed to mean?
I've got the scoop.
Well, I got a spoon. Talk to me.
Not here.
Why not?
Fine, we'll do it here.
Okay.
It must be rough always playing second fiddle to the black and white. You ever wonder why they get a jump on the stories before you?
Well, yeah, actually.
Alright, here's the skinny. You asked for it. The black and white's been greasing the SGA for years. They give them good coverage, and in return, they get all of Whitman's dirty laundry.
Oh, gross. Tell me more.
I can't. I've already said too much.
Wait, no. No.
Thanks, Kaylin. You know, I feel like Johnny could be the next Steve Jobs.
Because he has a job.
And you know who else has jobs?
Whitman students.
Over to Arda.
At clothing boutique Luna, senior Dakota Ray works as a sales assistant.
I help customers find what they're looking for. I restock the shelves. I steam the clothes that come in from warehouse. I send clothes back to warehouse.
Next year, Dakota is moving to New York where she plans to pursue a career in modeling. Whitman has been very accommodating to her schedule so she can do schoolwork at home and work during the day.
That gives me more time to be here and work full-time to save up for more modeling in the future. Unlike other students who are going to like a dorm, I have to pay rent and utilities and all that fun adult stuff. So I'm just working as much as I can to save up for that big move.
Senior Joe Wiederman is a supervising manager at Bethesda Bagels, where he's been since his freshman year.
So in addition to working the front and, taking orders on the register, making orders on the back line, now I also supervise and closing shifts, so I help make sure myself and the other employees get everything done.
Joe often works 12-hour shifts and can find it difficult to balance school and work, but has gained a better understanding in interacting with customers.
So working here has definitely improved my communication skills and made me open up as a person, and also taught me a lot about working hard and getting stuff done and accomplishing things, which has been nice. But I think it's worth it. I think I learned a lot as a person here, and the opportunities I've had definitely outweighed academic struggles.
On the other side of Bethesda, junior Jonah Rosen works at American Plan, along with many other Whitman students.
I really love working here because there's a lot of Whitman kids that work here. Just the whole staff is really great. It's nice being surrounded by plants all day. It's a very pretty place to work, and it's just a lot of fun and not too demanding considering that I still have schoolwork to do. I'm still able to get all my schoolwork done. They let you choose your hours so that it just accommodates to your needs. So I work just a few hours after school some days, and it still gives me time to do all my studying and schoolwork. And even if I need to call out and go to an exam session or just study, then that's totally okay.
According to the 2014 census, 1 in every 4 high school students work. Jonah's employers are understanding when he needs to focus on academics. After going behind the scenes of Whitman students with jobs, we can see that it is possible to balance school and work while gathering new knowledge and experiences. This has been Arda Bell reporting for Whitman Shorts.
Is a new day, a little crazy, but I made my choice. My way is a new way, a little shady since I heard the voice of darkness. Yeah, tonight I won't be coming home. I'll be running
see me? What about now? How can you see me? It doesn't make it. How about now? Ready? As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. This is our last sports, Whitman. Let's kick it off with Olivia Lobzens with softball.
Hi, this is Olivia Lobsons reporting for Whitman Shorts. I'm here at the girls' softball game as they take on Blair. Let's take a look. The softball team is coming off a few hard losses to teams such as Blair, but are looking to bounce back. With leadership from players such as Jenny Williams and Jenna York, they are looking to improve their record by the end of the season. They are looking to improve their offense and capitalize on key defensive plays to win games for the rest of the season. I talked to Lauren Evoy and Jenny Williams about their game performance and thoughts about the team.
We're still working on all of the new players that we have this season. We're working out what positions work best for everybody, and it's going to take a while throughout the season, but what's good is it's a young team, so we're going to have all next season too to work things out, but I think that we can make it a great rest of the season, and I'm really excited about it.
Yeah, definitely. Like, we lost a lot of seniors last year, and I mean, that's kind of hurt us in the beginning, but all of our younger players are really stepping up, and we're still learning a lot of new things, but we're really going to improve, and we're excited for next year too.
Thanks, Olivia.
Now, for the man, Colin Grant, with Sports Science.
Hey Whitman, Colin Grant here reporting live for your final edition of Sports Science. I'm standing next to the pitch of one of Davy Mason's soccer games. Now, you may remember Davy from leading us to a state finals in 2014, but since then, he's committed to Georgetown and finally found a good girl. So he decided to stab his teammates in the back and leave us for dead to play for the Bosa Soccer Club. Let's take a look at his skills and agility on the field.
Welcome to the final edition of Sports Science.
Davy made varsity as a freshman and was taken under the wing of senior veterans. Unfortunately, these seniors have since graduated, and Davy has had to settle for a poor man's Maximo. Davy's speed is his premier skill. He runs a 4.4 40-yard dash time, which is faster than NFL running backs Arian Foster and Alfred Morris. His quickness peaked when he switched from a mini-fro to a more aerodynamic fade entering high school, thus completing his transformation from Davy to Santos. I tried my luck in a race against Davy and was brutally exposed. Another incredible talent of Davy's is his leaping ability. He can jump 37 inches in the air from a standstill, allowing him to win headers over other defenders with ease. To top off his game, he has incredible accuracy and power in his shot. We set up a target and goal to test him out, and in just 3 tries, he nailed it. Check out the sheer power intertwined with precise finesse on these volleys. Davy's skills are a huge part of his game, of course, but it's his charisma and competitive flair that make his game so interesting to watch.
Wow, that Davy Mason is really impressive. No wonder he's going to go play in college next year. Sauce, speaking of college players next year, let's check out Caroline Trier with her special report on athletes and what they're doing next year in college.
I'm OG, y'all new to the game.
Caroline here. As you know, every year Whitman sends up a handful of students to play sports in college. We took a look at 4 athletes who are representing Whitman even after graduation.
Keep it on the level, keep it on the level. I'm climbing up the. Keep it on the level, keep it on the level. I'm climbing up the ladder while you see me have a shovel. I can do this all day, I can do this all night.
We interviewed the students about their fondest memory of playing in high school.
Just the run that we went on, going to the state semifinal and playing at Xfinity Center.
After winning state championship with my teammates my junior year.
We also spoke to the athletes about what they have learned from their coaches. Morrison mentioned that her coach taught her teamwork and team chemistry.
Camaraderie and stuff, and also like basketball IQ, and not just like your skills to make you a good player.
For me about Kana is that he teaches you like a lot about basketball, obviously, but also teaches you like how to be a good person, how to be a great teammate and friend.
Congrats and best of luck to our college athletes.
My business is crowded enough with me. You added is just a witness I'd rather not even see. I'm good with the folks around me. Get from around.
Now it's time for Sus and Zach with Girls and Boys Lax.
Jenna, Charlie, Katie, Grace, we heart our seniors, seriously.
The girls ended last year's season with a 13-3 record with a trip to the state semifinals. The girls lacrosse team was determined to claim the regional title for their 3rd year in a row.
Oh, eat it! This crowd is so...
The girls have been to regional championships several times over the years, but they set out to make it even further into playoffs this year. Upperclassmen like Eden Gray, Hannah Ginsky, and Jenna Hosker helped lead the team to many victories this season. After the girls played their final game of the season, their senior night commemorated the 4 years the girls spent on the team. We spoke with seniors Hannah Ginsky and Jenna Hosker about their thoughts on the season and their plans for playoffs.
So we're really excited because we just won our senior night, and that means we get home field advantage for all of playoffs, and we're looking to go far again. Last year and the year before we made it to state semifinals, and we're definitely looking to go back.
In playoffs, we're hoping to beat Churchill. We lost them in an unfortunate loss by 1 goal, so we're hoping to get back at them and hopefully go all the way to states.
Go Glax.
Yep.
Yeah. Boys Lacrosse is back. Boys Lacrosse, we're here at the game. Let's go. Let's see who wins. This is Lacrosse de los Chicos. Pitball.
Be the producer.
Last year, the boys came off a 12-5 season, advancing to the 4th round of playoffs after a thrilling double overtime game with the rival Bulldogs at Churchill. After losing key seniors last year like Colin Haynes and Alex Hosker, upperclassmen like Alex Hilsenrath, Danny Frazier, and Ben Montemarano needed to help lead the team to success. The boys started this year going 4-5, only suffering tough losses to St. John's and Churchill. All in all, with the leadership of the upperclassmen and Coach Tommy, the boys finished off a great season with several victories to be proud of.
Well, Whitman, that's it. This is Zach Salamaco signing off one last time. Bye. Bye. Bye.
To sum up my main points, the SGA gets good press from the black and white, and in return, black and white gets all of Whitman's juicy gossip. You know, like that whole story about Kelly Garden actually being a member of Fish and Arda being a war criminal. They got that first because they had this clandestine kind of relationship, okay? But here's the thing, I know where they keep all their correspondence. Don't look at me that way. It's on a hard drive in the black and white room, but I can't get it alone. It's under 24-hour surveillance. So I need my shorts gang to help me out. I know you're ticklish. Listen, I know I've caused a lot of trouble around here. I don't deserve any favors. But if you're with me, just meet me in the women parking lot at 7 p.m. Tomorrow there might not even be a shorts to go to.
Okay, Whitman, we back at it one last time. Mac Durston on the ones and twos. Here we go. I want to see everyone on the dance floor, teachers included. Ha ha. Wait, don't film me. Don't film me. Jesus. Okay. All right, welcome to the final briefs. Before we get started, I just want to address a couple things. I know that my tenure on Shorts has not been without its controversies, from semi-true accusations of me fabricating headlines to completely true accusations of me using. Prom was last week and it was straight up nuts. Let me tell y'all what happened. 7 p.m., the night begins. Me and my boy Greg roll up to the Hyatt looking straight immaculate in matching dove white suits. No dates on our arms. That's how we get it done. Then we head out in the ballroom. That's where stuff starts popping off. Me and Greg are jackknifing all over the place. He's whipping and nay-naying like a true whip maniac do. And then 8 p.m., your boy busts out his signature move, the worm. But here's the only issue. I forget my keys are in my right-hand pocket. So on my downstroke, my keys puncture my inner thigh, hits an artery. I wind up bleeding all over the place, lose at least a gallon of blood. I know what you guys are thinking. The night ends there. Nah, son. My boy Davey comes over. He knows first aid. Tourniquets the wound up. I'm back at it better than ever. We bounce over to post-prom Candyland theme, and Mac D got a sweet tooth. So I'm doing double Dutch with Nerds Rope, inhaling Jolly Ranchers, absolutely tearing it up, wind up getting extremely sick from all the candy, throwing up all over the place. My mom picks me up. I go to my pediatrician the next day, get some Tums in my system. It's all good. Absolutely bonkers night. Juniors, you have a tough act to follow next year. This year's graduation will be held at D.R. Constitution Hall on June 7th at 7 p.m. And there's been a lot of speculation as to who the keynote speaker is going to be. And I have it on good authority that it's going to be CNN correspondent and the host of the Spin Room, Mr. Studio Girl himself, Wolf Blitzer. Or at least I think it's him. It also might be the dude who owns Lido's. I'm not sure. I've been trying to think about the perfect way to say goodbye after, all our years together as, newsmen and audience. But I really think the best way to do that is through a song. So thank you guys. This is for you. But if you say by today, I'd ask you to be true. 'Cause the hardest part of this is leaving you. Oh, but the hardest
part of this is leaving. You. And just like that, we went from the gutter to the stratosphere. Shorts was the toast of the town. As far as the black and white, let's just say they didn't fare as well. I guess Daddy was right all those years ago. Boring doesn't make copy. And just for the record, I haven't wet the bed in months, or like 3 weeks, so basically a month. But yeah. That's the story. Take it or leave it.